GEMDAS or PEMDAS. Okay, so what is GEMDAS or PEMDAS? This is order of operation. First, let's discuss what is PEMDAS. PEMDAS, where P means parenthesis, E for the exponent, M for multiplication, D for division, A addition, and S is subtraction. What about GEMDAS? GEMDAS means G means groupings where parenthesis is included. Parenthesis, bracket, and braces. Exponent, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S is for subtraction. Okay, so let's discuss or do an example on PEMDAS and GEMDAS. Example, so we have 6 times 4 divided by 12 plus 72 divided by 8 minus 9. So what do we use? PEMDAS or GEMDAS? PEMDAS. Okay. So first is let's check for the parentheses. Okay. So there's no parentheses. Let's move on. Next is exponent. There's no exponent. So we move on. Next is multiplication and division from left to right, whichever comes first. So we have 6 times 4, that would be 24. And then 24 divided by 12 and 72 divided by 8. So that would be 2 plus 9 minus 9. Next is addition and subtraction from left to right, whichever comes first also. So we have 11. So 2 plus 9 is 11 minus 9. Okay, so our answer is 2. Another example, we have 10 minus 7, open parenthesis 3 plus 2, close parenthesis, plus 7 square. Okay, we use PEMDAS because there is a parenthesis. So, first, let's solve the equation inside the parenthesis. So, 3 plus 2 is 5. Next is exponent. So, we have 7 square. So, 10 minus 7 times 5 plus 49. So, next is multiplication and division from left to right, whichever comes first. So, we have 7 times 5. So, we have 10 minus 35 plus 39. Next step is addition and subtraction from left to right, whichever comes first. So, we have 10 minus 35 plus 49 is equals to 24. Next example. 9 divided by 3 plus 2, open parenthesis, 9 plus 12, close parenthesis, minus 8 plus 4 times 3. So we use PEMDAS because there's a parenthesis. So what do we solve first? We solve first what's inside the parentheses. So it's 9 plus 10. So that would be exponent. We don't have an exponent. So the answer is 9 divided by 3 plus 2 times 19 minus 8 plus 4 times 3. Again, so we solve for the multiplication and division from left to right, whichever comes first. So first is 9 divided by 3. So we have 3. 2 times 19 plus 38 minus 8 plus 4 times 3 is 12. And then Next step is addition and subtraction from left to right, whichever comes first. So 33 plus 38 is 51 minus 8 plus 12. So the answer is 45. Next example. Okay, so we use PEMDAS. Let's solve first what's inside the parentheses. So that would be negative 2 times open parenthesis 1 times 4 minus 2 divided by 2 close parenthesis plus 6 plus 2 minus 3. So the order of operation inside the parenthesis is the same as MDAS. So multiplication and division first, and then addition and subtraction follows. So 1 times 4 and 2 divided by 2. So we have 1 times 4 is 4, minus 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that would be negative 2 times open parenthesis 4 minus 1 times a close parenthesis plus open parenthesis 6 plus 2 minus 3. Okay, so there is no exponent. So negative 2 is 4 minus 1 is 3. And then 6 plus 2 minus 3 is 5. So next is, again, outside the parentheses. So we solve the multiplication and division, whichever comes first. So that would be 2 times 3. So it will be negative 6 plus 5. So addition and subtraction. So negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. Next example. So we have open parenthesis 22 divided by 2 minus 2 times 5. Close parenthesis is squared plus 4 minus 6 divided by 6 close parenthesis squared. So still, we're going to use PEMDAS. Let's solve first inside the parenthesis. So 22 divided by 2 and 2 times 5. Okay, so multiplication and division first. So inside the parenthesis, we have 11 minus 10 squared. And then 6 divided by 6 is 1. So 4 minus 1. So we have 1 squared plus 3 squared. And 1 squared plus 3 squared is 1 plus 9, which is equals to 10. Next example. Okay, so we have negative 1 times bracket, open parenthesis 3 minus 4 times 7, close parenthesis divided by 5, close bracket, minus 2 times 24 divided by 6. Okay, let's solve first inside the parentheses, and then if we have the answer inside parentheses and then inside the bracket. So this time we're going to use GEMDAS. So G for groupings. So okay, so let's solve first inside the parentheses. So we have the answer would be 4 times 7 is 28. So let's solve for the inside the parentheses. So we have negative 1 times 3 minus 28 is negative 25 divided by 5 minus 2 times 24 divided by 6. So let's solve for inside the bracket. So negative 25 divided by 5 is negative 5. So next is multiplication and division, whichever comes first. So we have multiplication and division. So that would be negative 1 times negative 5 is 5 minus 2 times 24 divided by 6 is 4. So again, multiplication. So we have 5 minus 2 times 4 is 8. So our answer is negative 3. Very good. Next example, negative 3 squared minus bracket 5 minus open parenthesis 4 squared minus 10 close parenthesis and close bracket. So again, we use GEMDAS. Let's solve first inside the parenthesis and then inside the bracket. So we have inside the parenthesis is 16 minus 10, that would be 6. So inside the bracket, 5 minus 6, that would be negative 1. And then we have a square, so we have an exponent. So 3 times 3 is 9 minus negative 1. So negative times negative will be positive. So negative 9 plus 1 is equals to negative 8. Another example, 3 plus open bracket 6, open parenthesis 11 plus 1 minus 4, close parenthesis and close bracket, divided by 8 times 2. Again, we use GEMDAS because we have bracket. So we have 3. Okay, let's solve first inside the parenthesis. So that would be 3 plus open bracket 6 times 8, close bracket, divided by 8 times 2. So 6 times 8 is 48 divided by 8 times 2. Again, there is the division and multiplication. So first is the division and then the answer will be multiplied by 2. So we have 3 times 6 plus 6 times 2. So next is the multiplication. So 3 plus 12. Next is addition or subtraction. So we have, from left to right, we have 15. Okay, this is Teacher Gang, and I hope you learned from our lesson for today, which is PEMDAS and GEMDAS. So again, actually they are the same. GEMDAS is groupings, while parentheses is also included in GEMDAS. So this is Teacher Gang, and I hope you learned from our lesson for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.